Just 2 years ago, it was England's Ollie Bearman, the reigning Italian F4 champion, who of course recently made his Formula One debut for Ferrari. Whilst 18 months ago, Andrea Antonelli won the title and is now also knocking on the door of a Grand Prix debut. Perhaps it is this desperation to follow in the footsteps of Ollie and Andrea. Not to mention Mick, Joe, Lando and Lance to arrive in Formula One that contributed to a somewhat chaotic weekend at the Italian capital. 3 races featuring 7 safety car interventions. The first race was actually red flagged. Drivers racing for their careers, somewhat desperately at times. This was the overwhelming feeling of the third round of the championship. A fabulous Roman crowd in attendance at Vallelunga on the last Sunday in spring, also there to see the Italian GT Championship, which included Grand Prix winner Giancarlo Fisichella sharing the winning Ferrari with young Arthur Leclerc. Qualifying was promising, the weekend off to an entertaining start when Australian Jack Beaton took his first pole position of the year. Slater grid 1 for race 2 and Alex Powell his first career pole in race 3. Full of confidence, Jack was beaten off the line by Slater, who critically overtook the Australian, taking P1. Too much wheel spin from the 45. But behind, all hell would break loose. 3 separate incidents, 3 safety cars, and when the Swiss Genza Motorsport teammates Ethan Isher and Ania Frey came together, they initiated a 7-car crash which blocked the track. Race 1 declared Slater the winner. That start was crucial. On the positive, new teams Real Racing and Maffei Racing had their drivers avoid incident. Luca Vistoriano even taking a rookie podium in only the Romanian team's 3rd appearance.
Very nice, like I didn't even expect it. There were a lot of crashes on track, so I gained a lot of positions, but it feels very nice. It's a very, very special feeling, my first podium.
Pole position for the second race and Slater was uncatchable in what was a relatively clean second event, holding off Powell and Yamakoshi. But the fight for 4th was superb between Stoltemanis and Ferreira. The 2 former multiple WSK race winners entertaining the large crowd, the Latvian holding off the Brazilian, who was back in form after missing much of round 2 at Imola due to illness. Ethan Isher an excellent 6th. Somewhat of a relief after the huge race-ending crash on Saturday. If we were hoping for a better race 3, our hopes were dashed. Again, desperation from these young drivers, racing for their futures, resulting in 3 safety car interventions and just 15 laps completed. Slater won again, faultless in the few green laps which were raced. Highly respected Raffaele Gianmaria, who raced in Formula 3000 and even tested with Ferrari in Formula One, specific in his instruction and direction. But unfortunately, it was not heeded by all. Representing the Automobile Club of Italy, he now has the unenviable task of technically analysing the weekend in detail and implementing instruction together with race director Alessandro Ferrari, himself with more than 4 decades experience. Before round 4. Remarkably, over the weekend, Slater was consistently slowest of the 36 cars through the speed trap. Just 213 kilometres an hour, as opposed to 227 clocked by several. Although it is worth noting that was at the start-finish line, most drivers reaching just under 240 after Curva Grande. Regardless, it underlines Slater's performance, where he dominated in what are deliberately not the most powerful single-seaters in the world.
It's the championship is what it is. You just come here to do the job, get as many points as you can. We're taking the biggest risk, we're getting the biggest reward, but in a controlled way. So that's what we did this weekend. We've done a good job. Team gave me a mega car, and yeah, it's been an eventful one. But I'm sure we got to keep pushing for the rest of the season.
3 of 7 rounds completed, 9 of 21 races. Slater is certainly now the favourite for the series. However, he is only 38 points clear of Yamakoshi, and as the Japanese driver has shown, he is certainly beatable. Of course, there is also the 3-round European Series back for the second season, the first round of which is the Euro 4 Series at Mugello in August. The Tuscan track, however, hosts round 4 of the Italian Championship on July 14. We'll see you then.